Hello, folks. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Plucking Petals podcast with James and Kyle. Once again, I am Kyle.
And I'm James.
As we go a little something like, little something like this.
It's all about the good, bad, love, hate. I am very scared right now. I'm just going to introduce our guest because he already scared me. Jeremiah.
Hi. Apricot.
How are you doing from Q104?
You can call me Widmer. That's fine.
That's fine. I'll call you Widmer. Well, I mean,
You're not my mother.
Everything's pinned on your Facebook as
Apricot.
So I want to make sure.
It's my secret Facebook.
Well,
It's not my public Facebook.
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
Fuck, is it? What? I don't know which one.
So Jeremiah Widmer, that's my page.
Oh.
That's the fan page.
Oh, well, okay.
Exposing it. Can you just bleep it with just apricot
Yeah.
this entire time? Do that. And
I'll do a voiceover later of that.
No one will know
Jeremiah Widmer. He is on the Jeremiah and Jeff show on Q104 mornings, Monday through Friday, which is a local radio station downtown.
Because you can listen to us on the radio.com app.
That's right.
Not iHeart, by the way.
Not iHeart?
Don't do that one.
Okay, that one's going under, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
That's
so
like
it's
Pepsi
fine.
Coke, man. We're the Pepsi.
Okay. So you're starting. You're trying to break down protests and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I like it. James, what's new with you? Anything good?
Oh, sorry, no.
We're just talking
Where'd
about
you
protests.
Where were you at for a second?
Right, I know what we're doing here. No, my life is good. The weather's nice today. It's been shitty.
It's been
Let's
shitty.
do this podcast.
Hell yeah. I ended Mayor Wirt's Reviews Food now. That is a done series.
Over?
It is over now. I have killed the character off, so
Wow.
he drank bleach, so he's dead.
Oh, is that?
So he's dead now. And then I did a best of clip, a best of video last week that was just all things that I never reviewed. So I reviewed stairs and sleeping and going on YouTube. Just dumb stuff like that. So
When does the box set come out?
I don't know. I'm hoping to do a DVD commentary track soon.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun. I think that'd be hilarious. Well, I want to have you guys do it instead. I don't want to do the DVD
I'll do
commentary.
Do the commentary.
Yeah, have you guys I like this idea. I'd sell it on Bandcamp for like $5 or something like that.
But you think you'll make money off of it?
I like this guy. Yeah.
Well, what I want to do is I want to compensate you guys for doing all the talking and all the hard
okay.
work, so I can buy you guys alcohol. That's
Okay.
where the $5 comes in.
You
for
want
that.
paid up front too, right?
Oh, absolutely.
God damn it. Okay, you weren't supposed to ask that. Fuck you guys. Anyways, that's done now. I am now on a competition for short film stuff. I got selected, so I'll know within a month and a half or so if
Is
I
this
get
the stuff you shot? You were in it. Did you shoot it or were you in it?
No, I shot a video for the contest.
I gotcha.
And then now we're doing these workshops that are starting in a couple weeks, and then I'll know after that if I get $1,000 to make a short film.
Wow.
So that's pretty cool.
Can I be in it?
Yeah, of course. We'll make you be like a couch or like a chair
Wow,
or something.
I can't be a legitimate human being.
Nope, I won't let you.
Be an
It's like
inanimate object.
when South Park has big names on, they had George Clooney.
Yeah,
play
he's
a
like
cat
turkey
or a dog.
number
I can't
like
remember.
12
Yeah.
or something. You could be like some voiceovers. How about that? You want to be like George Foreman?
I'll let you talk to my agent.
Okay, that works. Yeah. Do you have a legit agent?
I actually do, yeah.
It was his name.
His name is Steve
That sounds fake.
It
What's
is.
his last name?
Gallagher.
That down. Okay.
It's actually Gallagher, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
asshole.
I did it
That's
because
fine.
I got tired of negotiating my contracts.
Yeah.
Because I'm really bad at it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give you money to do that for me.
I
So
like
then
it.
how many people do an agent like that normally represent that they're getting enough to then make a living?
Well, he just does my radio stuff because I can't. No, I'm bad at negotiating. There's not a whole lot of people that do it. Some of the bigger names do it in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just did it out of sheer badness at negotiating a contract on my behalf because I'm like, they're like, hey, we're gonna pay you this much to do your job. I'm like, okay.
I like money. Money is fun.
Yeah.
It's for my kids.
I didn't realize what you could negotiate until he started doing it for me. And I was
That's
like,
good, and that's
okay.
why they get paid.
So
to
are
do
you
it.
making more enough that it pays him?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, cool.
That's
I'm
good.
not going under. That would be bad.
We're proud of you.
Yeah,
This
I
is
got you an
actually a
8% raise, so I take 10% off the
Yeah.
top.
So that was actually where the $5 is coming in now. So I'm going to help you try to pay your salary so you keep your kids alive.
There we go.
Your
It's
two beautiful
Very
children.
hard, and it's really creepy that you said that many beautifuls before.
I'm hoping that you wouldn't notice. It's fine.
Does no one wear those headphones?
No, I try to
I
once
wear
in a while. Do you want to wear
Will
the
they reach to me?
headphones?
I do it every day.
Maybe.
I wear headphones every day. So
They're
it's actually,
Sennheisers. Do you like them?
I like the Sony studio monitors, the old
Why?
schools, because A, they're great, and
Mm-hmm.
B, if you get them at Guitar Center, you can get a protection plan on them, so you can get a new pair every 2 years. Because
Ooh, so you do one of those things.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
and they're only $100.
That's
which
not
is
bad.
good.
Those are 100 as well. I like them.
See if I like. They're not on.
They should be on. You should be able to hear me.
Can you turn me up?
Can turn
It's getting
you
real
up?
meta.
Yeah, that's about.
Do you know where the headphone?
Yeah, it's on here. I'm still learning this device. I usually use it for recording, not podcasts. So,
Okay.
yeah. James, do we have any fan mail for me this episode?
Yeah, I got one lined up for you.
Perfect.
All right, this one's submitted by Gibson.
Okay.
The title is "You Are the Father of All Modern Dads." Awesome.
Hell yeah. I'm already excited.
Was that like comma awesome?
No,
or-
there's 3 exclamation marks and then
Wow.
3 exclamation marks on each side of awesome. So I
Hell
wasn't
yeah.
sure how to intonate
I
that.
approve of the break
Okay.
you did there.
Okay.
I'm from the Philippines.
Mm.
I love your show. I'm a dad. I'm 38.
Hell yeah.
I just want to say, you really pulled it off magnificently.
Oh, wait, all
Kudos,
these
dude.
pauses.
They're all ellipses. It's I'm a dad, ... I love your show, ... I'm 28, ... So I just wanted
Wait,
to
is he 28 or 38?
Oh, 38. I
30,
said
okay.
20. It does say 38.
I just
Okay.
want to make sure I'm dealing with the right
That's a
dad
young
character.
dad. Yeah, I want the right dad ages here.
Does he think you're a father?
I don't know. Well, maybe.
Well, he says
I
you're
made
the,
that
you're
dad
the
life
father of all
song.
modern dads. So he must really dig that
Father of
dad
all,
life.
all modern dads.
So
Yeah.
that makes you like a 50-year-old dad. He thinks you're 50 years old.
That's fine. I'm dead inside, so I might as well
Yeah.
be 50, so that's fine.
Ageless.
James, I got one for you. This is from David from Sue, and the title is One Life, right? I'm 28. We're all about the,
the
28,
eights.
38s. I live in a small town, the smallest of the group in South Africa. I would love to meet you and join you in one of your amazing films. It's a long shot, I know, but hey, like the title and the subject line says, why the hell not? One life, right? 2 exclamation points. That was also one sentence. There was, I don't want to count how many commas, but those were all commas.
You can't
and all those
trust any
pauses.
fan mail that's like properly punctuated.
Yeah,
Because
because
if
it's like
they're
what a serial
excited,
killer.
then they can't
They can't contain
control
it.
themselves.
Or proper grammar for that
Oh,
matter.
yeah.
Or sentence structure.
This is true. This is by far the most outrageous thing I've ever done in, well, forever. So, hey, feel like making one person's absolute dream come true, literally? I have one life. I want to live it amazingly and unforgettably as possible. Well, that's about it for now. I guess the rest is up to the universe.
That's the same email?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the
God,
same
yeah.
email.
I thought we were in 2 emails.
Nope, that's the
By
same
the way,
guy.
Can we talk about unforgettably for a second? Is that a real word? Or am I
Okay,
dumb?
he said it kind of unforgettably. Like,
Unforgettably. Yeah, that's a real word, right?
kind of reminds me of the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland that just like correctically, like it's just smoking the hookah. Okay, fine.
No,
one gets
No,
that.
no,
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going. Sell me on this.
Unforgettably.
Did I get any fan mail? I didn't.
Yeah, I'll get you a
Wait,
cool...
no, I've got one for Kyle.
Okay.
Here, let me pretend to grab my phone.
Okay.
I think it's a real email.
Okay.
Dear Kyle, my name is Timmy. I'm 8.
Aw.
Please stop giving me candy.
Aw.
That's the end.
Okay, that's fine.
Period.
Well, Timmy was a nice boy. He was nice. He was a good boy. And that's fine. I appreciate it. Jeremiah, what kind of problem do you have to bring us to this lovely podcast?
Oh, okay.
This amazing Sunday.
My problem is negativity in general,
Okay.
and
so
like people who live like a negative life.
Okay. So just so we're aware, this podcast is mainly about problems that we have, and we complain quite a bit. So you bring that in already is already.
Well, it's
I
not
feel like
about-
you're attacking me personally.
Yes, I am.
I feel like you're being full
I
on
would
aggressive.
say this is more of criticism.
Okay.
Than just general.
Well,
griping.
yours is more criticism because you bring facts and you do your job.
Okay.
I just kind of wing it and drink ginger ale. So I feel like mine's more complaining. Yours is more like trying to make the world a better place through like genome splicing and DNA and all that jazz. And I just talk about falling. So tell me about why negative people are bad, or just negativity in general
Yeah,
is
just
a bad
like,
thing.
I meet people a lot It stems from me. I don't get angry a lot.
Okay.
I'm very rarely angry.
Okay.
So I don't get. So when I see other people who are negative all the time, or being negative, or being sad about things that don't really, I don't know. Maybe I'm labeled like projecting on other people, but like when they get. What am I trying to say?
I don't know. You tell me, buddy. You tell me.
In my opinion, the world, unless most of the people I encounter in my life, there's no reason to be as mad as you are about things. Like,
okay.
I rarely get mad. I don't know if I'm weird. I'm probably weird. But I can always find a reason for something not to upset me. Like, for example, we went to my wife and the family.
Sorry.
Nope.
Stop, both of you. Stop this.
So she brought these
podcast.
passes to go see Boss Baby last night. We were gonna take the whole family.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's nice.
I've heard it's funny.
Okay, that's fine.
I find Alec Baldwin incredibly funny.
I love Alec
Probably
Baldwin.
Just
I'm very worried
Jack
about
Donaghy.
that movie.
Yeah, but he looks like Jack Donaghy as a baby.
That's true.
I can see that.
There's probably got to be a little more substance to that, though. Just maybe a little bit more. Just a little bit.
So she brought the passes, and they were the wrong. We couldn't use them on the weekend. You could only use them on the weekday.
That sounds about right.
And most people would. There'd be people I know. I don't want to say everybody would blow up and be all mad about it. And I was like, whatever.
You're already getting a free item, like things happen.
So we'll use it another day.
Yeah.
So we didn't end up going. So like my problem is when something like that would really upset someone, it would ruin their day.
Yeah.
Because I have a really cool ability to be able to like zoom out and be like, oh well, you're not killing me, so it's really not that bad. That's like my philosophy.
So like bigger. You're always thinking about like bigger picture.
Yeah.
Is that what it? Okay. Gotcha.
So if it's not gonna kill me or harm my family, I really don't get mad about it.
Okay.
I deal with. There's times at work where people mess up and they expect me to like blow up and get really mad. I'm like, whatever.
It happens. You roll with the punches.
So people who don't roll with the punches, I think, is my problem.
Okay.
And it's not from a place of like judging them. It's a place of where I'm like, man, I see it differently, and I'm so much happier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
exactly.
I want those people to know that you don't have to be mad all the time because I'm not mad all the time. I didn't really. Is this coming off deeper as I
like it. I like it. This is But we're adults here.
Yeah.
We can handle the big questions.
The ability to not be so angry all the time. Because you don't have to be.
I like it.
No one's killing you.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true. I'm killing like myself with the way I eat and drink and all that jazz.
That's
so
different.
I'm doing my own thing here.
But yeah, people who get mad they think it's a reason, but for me it's like
for not a legit reason.
Okay. So I wonder if it's like people complain like, oh man, I feel worthless. And this is like more of looking into this stuff as a teenager, and they're like, well, what do you do all day? Well, I get home from school and then I just sit on my computer. Well, you feel worthless because you're not doing anything. So I almost feel like negativity is almost like a drive. It's like some people just get swallowed by a depression, or some people just take it out on their coworkers. But to a certain extent, it's like yourself telling you like you can do more than this. You should do more than this.
Yeah.
And just to throw a little sidebar in there, I'm definitely not including anyone with a clinical depression.
Yeah,
or
no.
Anyone medically.
You can't argue with chemistry.
Yeah, exactly.
When chemistry is involved, sure, but I feel I don't want to say majority, but I will. Majority of people are just doing it because they're just bummers. Man.
Well, yeah, who knows what the number is, but it's obviously some, or it's like if you don't like it here, find a way to like it here, or find something else.
There's always you cannot unless you are a starving child in Africa. There's always this, and there's probably always a silver lining in that spot.
This is true.
Like, oh, hey, the sun's shining today.
Yeah,
find a silver lining.
The vulture didn't kill my mom.
See?
It's pretty great. It's pretty easy.
I don't know. Let's focus on America.
That's fine. Yeah, I feel awful with that one. That's fine. When was the last time you guys got like legitimately mad? Because I find myself in the same boat, and where I don't get mad very often. I will walk away if I have to, but that's not a very often. So it was like, when's the last time you guys remember the last time you guys got really mad at something?
Yeah.
What was that?
It was at my last job.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to go into the details, but
That's fine.
I generally do not get very upset. I'm kind of like that, except for like when I do, I have very flashy temper. But for the most part, I lose my temper like once every 4 years. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a very long
Yeah.
fuse that might not even be attached to any sort of explosive device.
Well, that's good.
It takes a lot for me to get really upset. I get my main philosophy in life is if it isn't harming me, or not even me, if it's not harming my family,
Yeah.
it's not really worth it to be that mad about it.
Exactly.
And everyone's mad for a second, but
Yeah.
I'm talking about like full on like anger.
Yeah.
That it ruins your day type of stuff.
There's a certain everyone feels emotion. What being an adult is like not immediately acting on that impulse.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I stub my toe and get a
Processing
flash
it.
of like what I want to do is punch something. Well, you learn to just not do that.
Yeah.
And that's really the difference. It's not that like, oh, that guy doesn't feel. No, he just fucking is in control of his emotions. It's not that he doesn't feel it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you experience death. People experience death in certain ways, whether it be through anger or any other emotion that's besides anger. I'm on anger right now. I just can't.
I mean, I also think loss is a very real reason to feel that.
Yeah.
The fact
but
that
some people just
free
clam up,
lunch
and that's
was
just
an hour
them.
late is not. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all the perspective of where your anger is coming from. I think you know, if someone dies, yeah, you're gonna be angry. What are the 5 stages of grief?
Yeah.
I don't remember what they
Whatever
are.
that is.
It's like denial, anger, bartering.
Bartering.
Yeah, it is bartering.
Auctioneering.
Yeah, auctioneering, flea
That's
marketing.
legit.
Flea
You look that
marketing is
shit
for-
up.
It is. It's legit. It's yeah. You try to barter with a god or some kind of
Trading
unknown entity.
prostitution is
Yeah.
number 4.
For some reason, stamp collecting is number 4. I don't know why exactly.
Who needs an Eisenhower stamp? Honestly?
Yeah, exactly. It just really makes me feel better at the end of the day. I remember the last time that I got really mad. I was at the movie theater when I was still working there with our good friend Mike Wentz.
Mikey went.
Shout out Mikey Went. Shout out friend of the pod.
Thanks.
And I had someone in Christmas time break into my car, and they broke into my car and like 2 of my other employees. And like I got really, I've never been that angry in my life.
Can I just show you how my brain works with this? This is gonna be weird, and it's probably gonna frustrate people.
That's fine.
But like I would look at it and be like, oh, at least they didn't take my Ja Rule CD.
That's true.
You know what I mean? And
Well,
I'd find the silver lining, and then I'd not be mad. I'd talk myself
That
out
was
of being
kind
mad
of
about it.
like a little bit of your safety, though. Like, that was my space. Like,
Yeah.
that's a place I thought I
that
could
was
be
the problem.
okay.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just saying how weird I am in
Mhm.
my. And I think it might even stem back to me being completely afraid of confrontation.
Yeah.
That I just want to make everything all puppies and rainbows as fast as possible. Like
Yeah.
my stages of grief are like, oh, I'm sad. All right, let's go get pudding.
Let's.
You know what I mean?
So my first question is Ja Rule? Is that because of the Fire Festival stuff that's been
because he's
happening right
trending
now?
Probably my favorite rap album would have to be Nelly Country Grammar or Nellyville.
Nellyville
by
is
Nelly.
great. Nelly's. Have you heard about the Fire Festival?
I don't know what this is.
I know you don't follow a lot of this stuff. So basically, there was a festival was it Hawaii?
No, it's in the Bahamas.
Bahamas, that's what it was. It is an expensive like music festival run by Ja Rule, and like Blink-182 is gonna be there and stuff.
What?
And it was like $20,000 a ticket or something, and that was like the low
2?
end.
What was it? 2? I don't know. You
I
might be right.
I can't remember.
I'm not a numbers
Really
guy.
expensive. It was like more expensive than Coachella and all that jazz. And it was supposed to be to get like rich people to come down there, and a bunch of rich kids bought a bunch of shit, and like nothing happened, and they all wanted refunds, and now they're like in the process of like suing Ja Rule. And he kept
so
telling
there
them,
wasn't a festival.
there
so a
were,
lot
like,
of people.
Well, all the bands pulled out.
Yeah.
These luxury cabanas were like.
We're just like tents.
Like what's the thing that people that come in when like natural disasters? FEMA.
Yeah.
Like FEMA tents.
okay.
Yeah, like District 9 is.
Yeah.
We were talking about District 9 today. Like that.
It's a shanty town.
It's a shanty town. And they paid a bunch of money off it, and now Ja Rule is trying to say it's not a scam, I promise, and then they're all getting sued. So,
Like
yeah.
instant karma for hipsters is what I think you could best.
Yeah, rich
describe.
hipsters, though.
Rich hipsters.
Yes.
Not like cool
Yeah.
hipsters.
But back to Nellyville, Country Grammar is a great song.
Well, Country Grammar is on Country Grammar.
Is it? Damn it. Nellyville, is that
That's
getting
hot
hot
in
in
her.
here? Air Force One, is that?
Air Force One, one
Air
of my
Force
favorites.
One's is probably, that is, I feel like is one of the most underlooked Nelly title that it's just,
It's so
straight,
good.
straight banger. Straight banger.
So good.
I play it at trivia sometimes. I don't even care if anyone doesn't like
No,
it.
it's
I
for
like
you.
it. I like it for me.
It's for Kylie.
It's always for me.
Kylie.
You never realized you could take your name there, did you?
No,
Not until that moment.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that whole album is really good that's one of my favorites. It's like if you wanted to find my late teens, early 20s, definitely Nellyville.
Was that one had that Kelly Rowland song on
Yep.
there too?
Yeah. Can I just say that I hate Emo Nelly, I'm gonna call him, which is
Yeah.
like his last 5 singles have been Emo Nelly. The
Yeah.
Tim McGraw song.
Because he has a bunch of tax evasion stuff going on right now, so
Well,
he's really trying.
To make myself feel bad about it, it's actually he like lost his sister to cancer.
Oh,
and then
okay.
he started going super emo with songs, which
Yeah, I get it.
work your problems through, but come on, man.
Yeah.
Give me a banger.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
need a hot hit.
He's like touring with country stars now. I think he's coming to Cleveland, but it's
Blossom,
just
with Florida Georgia Line.
Yeah, what? Like it's. I find it so weird that he's like in this country zone now.
Well, he's a country boy,
yeah,
being from Missouri.
Yeah, that's true. But like Country Grammar and like Nellyville, like we're getting. I apologize, James.
I spent 4 years in St. Louis for undergrad. I
Yeah.
should know some of this.
You know
and
No
I
Nelly?
just don't.
Do you know Country Grammar?
I've heard that
Okay.
Yeah.
term before.
Have you
I don't
ever
even know
s-
if I know the song.
have you
Hot and Her,
seen
you know
Hot
Hot
and
and
Her?
Her?
I've heard that because
Yes.
it's like about taking clothes off. Yeah.
Have you seen the music video for the Nelly and Kelly Rowland song?
No.
My favorite. There's one shot. I'll just show you
It's
after
the
the
sidekick
podcast.
shot,
The
isn't it?
sidekick
You
shot.
son of a biscuit.
This guy. It's like this famous shot of Kelly Rowland texting Nelly, quote unquote texting Nelly, but she's texting him on an Excel spreadsheet.
What?
Yeah, I know exactly.
So she's like typing it in one of the
Like
boxes?
a cell, like a cell, yeah. And she wondered why he doesn't respond back. I don't know. I don't understand.
Because you texted into a spreadsheet.
Exactly. Well, things happen.
Can we talk about horrible product placement for just 1 second? Do you
Yeah.
watch Designated Survivor?
No,
With
is
Kiefer
that
Sutherland about
Oh.
being the president because everyone else died and
Yeah.
the bombing, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Really good show.
okay?
But Ford had the worst product placement.
Do
Shut
they
up,
run
Ford.
over a bunch of people?
Oh, my God.
They're using like a horrible terrorist
Yeah.
attack, and it just like as it's like there's corpses everywhere on the sidewalk. It just zooms in on the Ford logo with like
It
blood.
was
Ford
almost
tires.
as aggressive as that because whatever, some plot point in the movie, and one of the characters opens her phone, shot of the phone on the Ford Fusion app or whatever, hitting, this is like, all right, storyline, 90 seconds of this.
Yeah.
Hitting the button on the phone, cut to inside of the car, the dashboard lighting up, the Ford logo all shiny. This is happening for 90 seconds.
Oh God.
And then no reference to it at all. Just getting in the car and going. She was 10 feet away from the car. Why did she auto start the car from an app? 10 feet. It was very.
Was this before or after a horrible terrorist incident?
Was
or
she
we
running
didn't
away
just-
from
It was,
something?
she just
Imply
met
that.
who might be like the head of this terrorist, like in this terrorist party, or if you want to call them that.
Terrorist party.
It was. It was such
Hanging out. They got
it-
hats.
It'd be like if we stopped, if we were talking about Nelly, for example, and
Mm-hmm.
we'd stop to talk about how bad product placement is for 90 seconds, and then go back to talking about Nelly, which is probably what we'll do.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was very jarring.
so the Band-Aid under Nelly's eye. Did it ever get fixed?
Which I'm pretty sure was a breathe rate strip for most of the
Yeah,
time.
it wasn't even. Well, it's like
You
it
don't
looks
know
like
what-
those sports, the sport Band-Aid stuff. They kind of like it's more of a tape,
Yeah.
like an adhesive. I don't know.
Do you know what the point behind that was?
No, did he get cut?
No, one of his buddies was in jail, and that was like his not, I want to say memorial. Because Moniker. Well,
No,
it
not
was
a
like-
moniker because that's
It was
a name.
in
It's a-
tribute. It was in tribute to him.
Okay.
So he rocked
Oh.
the Band-Aid in tribute to him.
Got you. Well, that's what Guy Fieri does.
Fieri.
Fieri.
Wait, who is his in tribute? Who's he tributing?
his son. He wears like a certain band that his son and him wear. So
Okay.
whenever he's on TV and he sees the band, he's thinking about his
that's
son.
cute.
It's very adorable.
Is it like a rubber band?
I can't remember. It's been a while since I've heard about this. I heard him talk about it on the radio. It's either one of those like rubber band thingies, kind of like a Livestrong thing,
Yeah.
or it's one of those things you get at like a Hot Topic,
Yeah, sweatband.
like a sweatband one.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't remember. I'm sure both ones have flames, obviously. Because
Did he have a kid that's dead, or is it for one
no,
of his
it's just
living
his son
kids?
because he like travels for like Triple D and stuff like that. So wants to keep close with his child. So
That's cute.
yeah, it's adorable. I do like him, by the way.
I've heard on many occasions he is one of the nicest human beings you'll ever meet. in your
I
life.
watched his Hot Ones at Kyle's recommendation.
Yes.
What's First Week
Hot
Feast or
Ones?
whatever.
What is
Yeah.
This guy does interviews where they're eating incredibly and increasing
Oh.
hot sauces on
Okay.
wings at the same time.
They just they do celebrities and
Kevin Love
musicians.
was the last
Kevin
one
Love
because
was
of
the
the
one.
NBA
I haven't watched
playoffs.
that one yet.
Yeah,
So
and then Guy Fieri was before it, and so he just was like a super chill guy. He's like, the bowling shirts weren't even a thing. I showed up for the first episode. The only collared shirt I had looked like a bowling shirt. So Wardrobe just started buying me bowling shirts. Like, I don't like them, but
That's awesome.
that's who I am now because of that.
Yeah.
How long ago do you think he hated bleaching his hair? Like he has to do it now.
Yeah.
Oh man, I would say because he was on Food Network Star, what, like 6 or 7 years ago? Maybe
Longer.
more?
No,
Really?
dude,
I'd say it's almost 20.
Well,
Really?
diners, whatever. It's in the high teens, right? Isn't it?
Is
like
it?
The 18th,
Shit,
19th
I had no
season of that?
idea.
Well, you can't even track TV seasons by
by
years
years,
by
yeah.
seasons. So it's like, oh, we're gonna do 4 seasons in 1 year. That doesn't make sense.
I
Yeah.
guess you're right.
Jeez.
There's not a standard to season length anymore because of.
I wonder if at a certain point his hair's just gonna fall out with all that bleach. Like that can't be good for your hair all the time.
He can just do one of those visor wigs then. You know what I'm talking about? The little spiky blonde
remember,
on top.
Remember when we were getting ready to do our show at Playhouse, and I couldn't find my Guy Fieri wig, and I had to buy
It
another
rhymes
one.
with spaghetti. Say like Fieri.
Fieri.
Are you guys
Spaghetti.
both Italian? Because I just call him Fieri.
No, but they
it-
also like I always knew it was Fieri,
Yeah.
and then they did it on the Hot Wings. They made a big point of it. But
Yeah.
I always liked it because you can put it in an Eminem's one shot song or whatever. Knees weak, palms are sweaty. Guy Fieri. I don't know. I like that.
That's funny. I thought you were talking about candy for a second. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I got
how are you
excited. I'm
connecting
like, hold
Guy
on.
Fieri to?
I'm like, I know you can get those custom M&Ms. Those are expensive. But when I couldn't find the guy wig for our hot yoga sketch or whatever, and the first if you look up wigs for him, the one wig that I have and the next one under that is a visor with the
Visor
spiky
wig.
hair. And I never see him wear a visor, so it's like I don't know.
I think it became popular because it matches his hairstyle, not because they didn't make it because of him. I'm thinking.
Okay, gotcha. That makes sense.
Because his go-to is the sunglasses on the back of the head trick. That's his.
The
jam.
backwards, which I still have those sunglasses. Oh, those are so good.
That was such. So the sketch that I was thinking about this the other day. The sketch show we did. We had a Guy Fieri sketch where he did yoga as Guy Fieri.
I said James is there.
I saw that.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you
I
remember
went to
the
that.
show?
Yeah.
Oh, now I feel like a jerk.
Yeah.
My
But
favorite
you could
part-
be
Explain to
explaining
the
it to
audience.
the-
Explain to the audience.
So,
my
mom.
writing genius, please go
so,
ahead.
So the end of the sketch was tagged with he was paid in chicken wings. So my idea was to have a running bit throughout the rest of the show where something would happen and then Kyle as Guy would be paid in chicken wings for whatever it was. So it was like one time he was fired. What was the last time? He was fired you were fired from another job the last time.
I was fired from
right?
another job. I was fired from the deli.
The deli for the last
deli.
one.
And then the other one, we were playing
It was the
tag.
tag,
We
yeah.
were playing tag, and I got tagged.
But the thing I told our person running tech is when you think it's over, don't let it be over.
Yeah.
Because he had to sit there and eat these oldie boneless chicken wings until the lights went out.
Yeah.
And there's a fun story behind those, because you were supposed to leave a few for Jason.
Yeah.
And he left them in the microwave, so Jason didn't find them.
Yes.
Because that's not a place you leave food for someone.
No, you don't leave food in a microwave for somebody.
Oh.
Unless you...
I thought you were
them-
done with this, but this argument's
No.
coming back.
God damn it.
Here's
Yeah.
where I'll give you your pass.
Okay.
If you told him they were in the microwave for him and you were keeping them in there to keep them warm for him.
How do you think microwaves work?
I don't.
It's not like an oven.
So it will
hold it.
It'll hold heat
It'll hold
better
it.
than sitting on the counter.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you
This
that.
must be
but
a
it's
word.
not
I
insulated
learned
like
I
an
learned this
oven.
from my family, so they can take blame for that
Well,
one.
I remember
so.
there used to be a feature on a microwave I had as a kid that, like, you would set it for like 5 seconds, and then it was supposed to retain a little bit of heat.
Ooh, okay.
So I'll give you that. If
Okay.
that's why you were doing it, but I have a feeling that's not why you
I
did
put it in there because that's just what I learned as a child. To like, when you leave food for someone, don't put it in the fridge because I feel like reheating something doesn't taste as good.
Unless
as
it's spaghetti.
Unless
That's the
it's
only thing that's
spaghetti,
great
yes.
reheating.
Yeah. So I left it there, and then we went to go to the show, and Jason got mad because he's like, "Where are these chicken wings that you promised me? These amazing, shitty Aldi chicken wings."
They were. I'll tell you what. I used to shit on Aldi all the time, but
I-
Aldi is pretty legit.
All I do is all my
Yeah,
food
you
is
don't
Aldi.
have like a choice, but their Aldi brand stuff is very good in quality.
Yeah,
you know, like-
I like it. It's good. But yeah. So the other thing about that fucking guy skits was that sketch.
Don't say skit. I will
My
punch
bad.
you.
Sorry, my bad.
I hate the word skit.
My bad.
Is there? Does it have a meaning? Is it like?
It's because skit is very, to me. Skit is
it
very.
seems like one note.
Yeah, very like, oh, we're doing a skit. But like sketches are more, they're thought out. They're more,
That's my bad. Well, I didn't
It's
think
like-
too hard then.
It's like the Nickelback.
a skit is something Whore does for money.
Exactly.
Well, during the sketches, I wasn't told that our tech person was just gonna leave the lights on for a while.
Yeah.
I was told I'd get 2 bites in. I was told specifically 2 bites in, 2 to 3 max, depending. and then we'd be done. And then after a minute, I'm like, please.
My brother-in-law's in the front row, like messing with him. And
Yeah, I'm getting heckled by your family eating
funny.
food.
If it wasn't my family, I would have ended it. But since I knew,
Yeah, no, even if we did know them, I think that'd be hilarious to have someone heckle someone at a sketch show for eating food.
chicken wings.
That'd be such a weird thing. Oh God, James, do you have a problem for this
I
episode?
do. I'm bringing in allergies. 'Cause
Okay.
It's springtime.
Oh, they're the worst.
So for the folks at home who don't know, what are allergies?
It's that time of year in spring where all the plants are trying to have sex with each other, but they can't move, so they just put all
Gross.
their stuff in the air.
Is that are you kidding? That's really what it is.
But pollen is a very common allergy.
But pollen is like pollen is like
Yeah,
plant
that's how
jam
they-
jam.
It is plant Jim Jam.
Jim Jam.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh
call it
my
that.
God.
Yeah.
I found a new phrase to use.
Do plants don't have genders though, do they?
I think they do.
Oh,
They
they
have-
do.
they
They
do.
do.
A lot of plants have both, but the timing's different on when it's one's, so they don't pollinate themselves. But a lot of them do have both the male parts and
I realized how I learned this is because a holly bush.
Mm-hmm.
Holly bushes, there's the males don't have berries
Yeah.
and the females do, and then I learned
Well, then that's just a Howard bush, then, not a holly bush.
I like that.
Allie.
Good job.
Thank you.
So then what I
get
learned
one.
is if you have a female holly bush that has the berries
Mm-hmm.
and you have a male to pollinate it, even on the same block as you,
Yeah.
it will grow berries because of
Oh, wow.
the connection under the soil or something like that.
Sure.
Science words.
Yeah,
Science
sure, that
words.
works.
I don't know, so I'm not going to comment.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So an estimated $7.9 billion is lost a year because of medical expenses from allergies. This is counting asthma, too.
Mm-hmm.
And then also business time lost. So we lose about 4 million workdays in the U.S. a year because of freaking allergies. And because it's getting warmer, ragweed season, which is a big allergen during spring allergies, is almost a full month longer. So you got to deal with this shit.
See, now I understand why allergies is on that pre-existing condition list that just came out for the new healthcare plan that I'm about to be boned with. Anyways, continue.
Yeah. So I used to have it really, really bad. I'm getting a lot better in the spring. But
We're
my
really
system
proud of
is,
you.
I take a Benadryl at night.
Yeah, hell
and
yeah.
Benadryl, I don't know if it ever claims it's non-drowsy, but I have also the NyQuil without the cold medicine part in it. It's the
So
same
without the
active-
good stuff.
Oh yeah,
the same
Benadryl's
act-
drowsy.
Oh,
yeah, it's the same active ingredient. So Benadryl like totally helps my allergies, but then I have to be asleep. It's like I take a Benadryl and I have a 30-minute timer of things I can do. So I take that in the evening, and then Nasacort, which is like a steroid spray in the morning, and that shit's expensive. So this is like $200 a year that I'm just like
Are
throwing.
you getting
away.
it prescribed?
No, it's an over-the-counter one.
Get it prescribed. It'll be a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
Mine's
okay.
I take a Zyrtec or a Cetrazine. That's the generic. I take one of those every day, and then I have a Flonase or whatever that I get via prescription.
Okay.
So I take
Is that a 12-hour?
No, it's a 24-hour, I think.
Ooh, hell
I do
yeah.
two squirts per nose.
2 squirts?
Two
Squirt,
squirts.
squirt.
Squirt.
Squirt, squirt.
But no, I can't believe you said four. How many people take off during the year?
It's 4 million workdays total lost. I didn't see that broken down. By
I've never taken a day off for my allergies. I just deal with life.
You just sneeze
But,
a bunch?
I mean, I didn't know that was a thing. I would love to take it. I wonder if that connects it with when allergies cause sinus infections.
I don't know.
Because sinus infections is where the shit really hits the fan.
Yeah.
And that's when you just feel garbagey.
Gotcha.
That's how I've been for the past month and a half.
But when mine's really bad, I definitely am like a shittier worker. Like I
Oh,
move
yeah.
slower and I'll make more mistakes. And then I have the thing where I'll feel better but drowsy if I take like a Zyrtec or something. Because even the non-drowsy ones always kind of hit me and make me feel.
The Claritin gives me medicine head, where you just kind of feel like you're not there. But my problem is when I have allergies, I think it's the sinuses. They get the gross stuff in it. So when I try to say words for my job, it'll like stop.
It gets
It'll
phlegmy.
stop my word.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Because it's like the sinuses get clogged up, and then I stop talking, and I get real nasally. Like I can feel it start sort of happening now. It's not as bad,
Yeah.
but maybe I should start taking more days off then.
There you go.
I got sick days to use.
I'll jump in for the show for you if you don't.
Yeah?
I mean, as you can tell, I'm running a Zoom.
Yeah.
I have a microphone. Done.
What words can't you say on the radio?
Everything page 5.
Page 5.
I don't know what that means.
Shout out Tom Beck.
Shout out Tom Beck, Phil Hoffman. Hey, birthday.
Oh yeah, birthday weekend.
Yeah, birthday weekend. Phil Hoffman, Doctor Phil Hoffman. One time I called him Hoffman, and he got very angry at me.
Oh really?
Yeah.
See, I knew him before he was Doctor.
Yeah.
So I just called him Big Philly Styles.
He doesn't listen, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
We used to go
Shout out
to
Phil.
the University of Akron, and they used to have a TV program. We had the same bosses.
Okay.
At different times.
So is page 5 a list of words?
Page 5 is
That's
a
the no-no
list
words.
of words.
Can you list every word right now you're not allowed to say on the radio? You can say it on this.
It's the shit piss fuck cunt cocksucker motherfucker tits. It's essentially the Carlin bit.
Yeah.
But some of them you can get away with now. I learned from the PD of our sports station 92.3 The Fan that you can say dick on the radio.
Really?
The context matters, but it doesn't get. Actually, the context doesn't matter. But it's not obscene until you say dick multiple times. So it's not the
so
word.
does it wait context? What if? So it doesn't matter if I'm referring to the genitalia or I'm calling a person a dick. Does that?
You know, it might that might. If you're calling a person a dick, I think you're fine. Obviously, someone's name is Dick.
Yeah.
But if you say dick, that's when it gets obscene.
Yeah.
And I learned this working on Hell's Kitchen. You can be pissed off, but you cannot piss on someone. The act of urinating on someone.
The verb is the killer.
Yeah. Well, no, because you're still pissed off. That's a verb, right? Or is that
pissed is an adjective.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, pissing on someone is
bad news bears.
It's all gray. There's not a black. The only black or white word is fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only black. You can't say that. There's no way you can ever get away with saying that.
Yeah.
I mean, shit's even becoming one on that you could not on the radio.
It's slipping on the TV.
It has been on the TV for a little while.
And cable is not regulated by the FCC.
Mm-hmm.
Only the big four are regulated by the FCC.
ABC, CBS, NBC, and
Fox.
Yeah.
So all the cable networks do not technically have to follow FCC standards.
They just have their own kind of internal standards that they like to keep.
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
It seems like there was a 10 o'clock switch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there is, because kids are technically supposed to be in bed, so you can get away with a little more. Hence why SNL's on 11:30, and they've gotten away with what they've gotten away with in the past couple of years. They've let a lot more slip.
Yeah, I feel like they have to now. I feel like they have to try something new.
Right?
I feel like I like SNL. I just don't. I think they get a little too kiddish after a while.
Well,
and I feel like once they need to add a little more adult humor to things.
When you're broadcasting for the entire country, and you only have a week to do it.
And I totally get it. I totally understand.
You got to kind of cast a broad net more times. I started watching last night's. And there was a Carmen Sandiego sketch about Kellyanne Conway that was hilarious. And it only lasted...
When was the last time I heard the word Carmen Sandiego?
It was really good. And the best thing is, it only lasted a minute and a half, and it was the first sketch. Because that's all it called for.
There's no way. Are you sure that an SNL sketch was a minute and a half?
Maybe 2 minutes.
Well, you need
so.
like the minute and a half of them just cutting to Kenan Thompson laughing.
Oh, my God.
I love Kenan Thompson.
Oh, he's great. And he has a very contagious laugh. But I
does.
feel like SNL leans on that like a huge crutch.
I mean, he's about to leave, isn't he? I believe.
They haven't said yet.
Okay.
I hope not. The rule I've heard in reading the various articles is if you want a sketch to be funny, you put Kenan in it.
Yeah.
Because of just what he can do. And
he's good. He's versatile, and yeah.
But the reason SNL sketches are longer, not to get into a history lesson, is because you can only have so many sets.
Mm-hmm.
Because
they
can
have to
only
set
make
up and
so
set
many.
down.
So hence why those sketches do tend to last longer than they quote unquote should, is because they can't make 4 more sets.
Well, do you think it's time to maybe make
sketches.
SNL like a half-hour program?
That could be an option. I don't know.
Or just make a bigger set.
here's the other reason. Because they're individual sets. And you have to set up and tear down.
Mm-hmm.
The other reason it's probably still an hour and a half is because they want advertisers for an hour and a half.
Well, then, yeah, but you're right. But if you make it an hour, the advertising's almost half of a runtime of something like that now. You only need half an hour.
But you're still losing advertising. You don't want to make the suits angry.
But it's not like that. Nothing's on TV during that time.
See, here's what you're doing. You're thinking of it from the art standpoint, not the money standpoint.
Okay.
When you think of it from the money standpoint,
which they want to do long.
As long as
we'll
have it 4 hours long.
No, I mean all right. Even from a money standpoint, people are kind of experiencing like burnout.
That's true, but
they don't care. They'll beat it to the ground until it's the worst thing ever, as long as they're still getting ad revenue for it.
Even if they get burnout, normally, I'm assuming, let's just say they do a 4-hour show, you start watching, and then about 30 minutes in, you go, I'm done. And then after, since it's only 4 hours, you go and do something, then you come back and you still watch it. And it's just kind of like they always come back. It's always like a full circle kind of thing, and that's where they make some money. They always making money. So
And it baffles me how these networks are still selling full price ads. Like, they're selling the same price ads than they were before DVR was there, when they know, unless you're watching it live, you're not watching any commercials.
That's true.
You know, kudos to them for pulling the wool over the advertisers' eyes, but you know, no one's watching commercials anymore.
No, and you know what? That's another thing. There was the cord cutting in our generation. You don't pay for cable. I refuse to pay for cable because if I'm paying for it, I'm not going to watch an ad.
Yeah.
If you make me pay for something and I have to sit through an advertising, I'm not doing it at all.
So like Hulu does that.
Yeah, no, that's why I don't have a Hulu Plus account.
it's
I either
awful.
Oh,
pay
there's still ads on Hulu Plus? I didn't know
They
that.
ads
now
on
made
Hulu.
a more expensive Hulu Plus that doesn't have it, but
Yeah,
no.
there's like a tier system now.
There's maybe 9 levels of Hulu.
Exactly.
I'll put up with ads if I'm not paying. That's why I don't mind ads on YouTube or sometimes on Twitch.
That's how you make money.
What they're gonna have to start doing is they're gonna have to do the product placement within the show, but find a way not to make it. 30 Rock did a great job at that, where they would have product placement and you knew it was there, but it didn't offend you.
Like all of the microwaves and stuff like that.
Well, they did GE a lot, but he worked for GE.
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
kinda-
well, and that worked, but that's
how you work it
advertising.
out, you know what I mean?
So and it doesn't feel offensive because he's got to work for some company, and it's kind of like
Exactly.
the dude's drinking a Coke. Like, dude probably drinks. He's a human being, but if they he pauses and like that shit drives me crazy.
See, I have a lot of that now with we're starting to do videos at the radio station for advertisers who want us to help them.
Yeah.
And what I always tell them is like, yeah, I will help you advertise, but I'm not going to be Johnny. Here's the ad. It's going to be people, because it's going to turn you off watching it.
Yeah.
You want it to be subtle. You want subliminal. Yes, it's more than subliminal, but it's not.
There's
direct.
a finesse to it.
Yeah.
You either have to do it so subtly where it works, or you have to be so painfully obvious that you're making a joke about it, and advertisers tend not to like that because you're making fun of the company in some capacity. So I don't know.
Funny or Die has done a great run with doing ads for companies that are very
like tongue in cheek.
They're very tongue in cheek, and it's really cool. So it's nice to see that because there's going to be. I mean, I don't know. There'll probably always be commercials, but I think they'll start product placing more within actual art.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, you guys be excited about my new album. It's going to be all Pepsi related songs.
Do it.
So, you know, with all this protest stuff, we're really
Get
trying
paid.
to get the PR get up in
Pepsi
this.
tastes bad.
You don't like Pepsi?
No.
I like Pepsi
Do you
better
like
than
Coke better?
A little bit.
So you're more indifferent.
Yeah,
What is your soda go to then?
I like ginger ale.
Yeah, Canada Dry is the jam.
Yeah.
Don't give me anything else but Canada Dry.
It's the Jim Jam.
the Jim Jam.
I don't want that the Schwarbers or whatever. What's the
No.
other one? Schweppies?
Schweppes.
It's Schweppies.
No, Schweppies.
It's
No, I'm
Schweppies
sorry.
now.
You're right. It's Schweppies.
Fuck you.
It's always.
Hey, remember we were talking about allergies? You got anything else about allergies?
Yeah, I had a little bit of stuff about EpiPens and stuff.
Cool. Just do Epi. We can do Epi.
So wait, what is your problem with allergies? You
just
want
don't like
I don't
it.
have a solution. I just hate them, and then it's spending money to feel like a human being that doesn't work all the way. It's just a pain in the ass.
Here's my other beef with allergies is, have you ever gotten an allergy test to find out what you're allergic
I
to?
believe I did once.
Is that the one with you get like a bunch of needles and
scratch
stuff?
test, yeah.
Because my
I haven't had
first
one
year
of
of
those.
college, I just felt like shit all the time, and I was probably being set off by something in my room. And I think I did an allergy test. I'll have to confirm this with my mom, but I'm pretty sure they didn't find anything I was specifically allergic to.
Well, a lot of times they're like, oh, you're allergic to grass, and it's like, oh, do I just not get in grass
Touch it,
then?
or yeah.
What do I do?
Yeah, I know. I have friends that are like allergic to like glass. I have friends that are allergic.
Most people are allergic to glass when it comes towards their face.
Yeah, exactly.
It cuts them.
Grass like trimming. So it's like if someone's like mowing the lawn, they can't be outside. They can't be near it. Like I think that's what they mean by grass.
Yeah, I've never got the allergy test done because I know that's it's dust and it's pollen and it's like everything you encounter on a daily basis.
See, what I found was really interesting. I was looking shit up for this episode. There's like almost twice as many allergens inside a house than outside.
Fascinating.
And then it's like way more than that if you own a pet.
Yeah.
But then a thing about that is there's just something about how much dander there is. Like, even if you don't own a pet, there's probably cat and dog dander in this house right now.
That makes sense.
And then if it's a smoking household, for some reason, it's like 100-fold compared to outside.
Well, it's because you're probably inhaling secondhand tar and whatever they put in tobacco these days.
It's good stuff. It's that good.
It's good for you.
It's that good stuff. Let's talk about helping people. Since we talked about a bunch of problems, let's talk about helping some good folks. I had sent you guys a WikiHow article, How to Treat a Human Bite. And we have a couple of community questions that need to be answered. I don't know if you've ever been on WikiHow before, Jeremiah, but basically it is a bunch of Wikipedia articles that people have to write, and they could be anywhere from how to vomit in the car while driving, how to hang
open the
out by
window.
yourself alone. Yeah, that was like step 4. They had a couple other ones, and they often
Step
have
1 is
pictures.
roll down the window.
Step 2 is to really rethink your life. So I noticed.
So I do want to just comment on the article
Sure,
itself.
that's fine.
I don't know how you don't just slip in like a subtle zombie thing.
Yeah,
But
it's all.
so
It's functional.
straight.
It's trying to
Yeah.
help you.
Yeah.
But it's WikiHow.
Yeah.
Like, if you're ever in a dire situation, oh my God, something happened, I need to know what to do. Do not go to WikiHow.
I've used WikiHow once or twice where it actually worked out. It was more
Is it
like
the
stain
Yahoo
stuff.
Answers of the 2010s?
It
Yes.
is the biggest baby step up from Yahoo Answers, but it's not out of
It's a little more
wheelhouse.
formatted.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my girlfriend used to work with them as one of their writers, a freelance writer, and she had to make the articles, and she had to answer these community questions. You have to answer them honestly and thoroughly.
You got to be like straight man about it.
You can't be like
no bits
fuck you.
allowed.
Yeah, so you can't be like and they're all like clearly like 12-year-olds. Like literally they had one like how to get your middle school boyfriend to still like you. Like these are legit articles that people look up and they have tons of millions of hits.
I don't think that's actually 12-year-olds asking the question. I think it's kind of like when you go to a chat room and it's like two girls talking to each other, it's really two 40-year-old men.
Oh,
I think
okay.
It's kind of the same thing where it's like two adults pretending that they're 12-year-olds.
Classic.
Funny.
Classic
Ken
internet.
M style of humor.
So let's go over some community Q&As for how to treat a human bite and see if we can help these 40-year-old, 13-year-olds. I got bit on my finger and it's an open wound. It's been 7 days since the bite. How long does it take for it to heal?
First, you need to tell Charlie to quit being a dick.
Yeah. Classic throwback.
Charlie
YouTube.
throwback, huh?
I like it.
Huh?
I like it. Second off, I want to know more about the bite and who bit you. And you need to tell an adult.
Have they not? They've done nothing to it for 7 days. It should have healed by 7 days.
Well, so
I think it should
What
have.
do you mean by open wound? Like, is blood
Yeah.
still coming out? Like,
Yeah, like open wound could mean just like I popped a zit on my face. I guess they don't know the severity. My favorite though is it was answered by an MD. It could take up to 2 weeks. The hand does not heal as fast as the face and other parts of the body.
I never knew that.
I had no idea.
Well,
but
that's
Mr.
why they
MD.
get cold first when you're outside. The circulation.
Oh, so if you had more blood flow to your hands, it would probably heal
'cause it
quicker.
carries all the
Then
stuff.
that's why I guess your face probably does heal the most because that's where the most blood is.
That I'm not positive.
Science words.
Yeah.
I
It
barely
does
passed
bleed the
science.
most. If you get a cut anywhere on your head, you know it bleeds more than any part of your
Oh,
body.
really?
Yeah,
Okay, and everyone knows if it bleeds, we can kill it. So.
exactly.
Um,
That's why you can't kill Kyle.
That's right.
He doesn't.
I just levitate now. I bit my friend on his palm. So this is his other friend.
This is the same human being?
I don't know. So because the first one was like I got bit on my finger.
Okay.
And then the second question is I bit my friend on his palm, but it didn't break the skin. His hand is still swelling. There is a blood clot, and he has a high temperature. What is causing this?
Wait, how do you know if someone has a blood clot
Yeah.
if the skin wasn't broken?
You fucking don't.
First off, you need to read a science book or 2 or 3. Tell an adult would probably be a good idea. The MD guy answered it again. So
Are we all picturing that these are all 12-year-old children? Do we know that, or are we just pretending?
I'm
that
just
they are?
pretending.
Okay.
Because I feel like I'll just send you some articles and just like seeing these people like ask these questions are just.
Is it funner to pretend that they are grown adults?
I don't know.
See, in this situation, it is. I love picturing like business
Okay, so
suit
this
man.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, business. I bit my friend in his palm.
Because I don't
We
want to
went
be
to
as,
Applebee's.
I don't want to be as mean thinking that they're children.
That's fine. These are all adults. How
Okay.
was that? Does that
My
make you
mind
feel
frame.
better?
Fuck them. Sorry.
The MD said your friend should put ice on the bite in 20-minute cycles for a period of 2 hours to reduce the swelling and help out with the blood clot. I still don't understand how they know it's a blood clot. I don't get it.
No one knows it's a blood clot.
I've seen Grey's Anatomy. They've never had this happen on Grey's Anatomy. So it might take up to a couple weeks for his hand to be healed. Next question. Client has a broken hand by human bite. He had taken TT more than 8 years ago. Initial
That's
management
the,
is
Is that tetanus?
That's the
tetanus
and,
toxide.
yeah.
It says initial management is tetanus toxide or wound closure by stitching. I don't know what
Wait,
they're.
back this up. Broken hand is in a fractured bone? Because that's normally what broken means, right?
I like how he says client. So like this could
This
be
is the doctor.
This could actually be the doctor. The whole time he's like, "Oh fuck, I know everything else about the body except for the two goddamn hands."
That's the best part of this one. Is just like some doctor's like, "Oh no, my guy, he had his hand broken by a human bite, and his like tetanus fucking vaccine is not active anymore." Like,
it's just
what
weird
do I
to
do?
call. It's weird to call someone a client, like my client. Maybe it's an agent, perhaps. Maybe it could be your agent. Maybe
it's
Asian. Oh yeah, it could be an Asian. Everyone can have trouble with hands.
Could be a working woman.
Let's
working
be
the
honest.
streets.
Yeah. A tetanus shot is first priority, since if you don't know if the wound was dirty or clean, and his last tetanus shot was more than 5 years ago. All right, so last question.
Was that still Dr. Wiki, by the way?
No, this guy was just answered by WikiHow contributor. Funny, they took the name out. There's anonymous,
WikiHow
technically.
Contributor. There's no authority with
There's
that
no
name.
authority. The other two ones are answered by Chris Matsko, MD, and he has a picture, and he's verified on WikiHow.
Ooh.
You know how badass that's got to be on your resume to be verified on fucking WikiHow?
If you're a doctor, not at all.
Yeah, my guess is that
Zero.
that isn't on there.
That's
He
probably at the
he
bottom.
does it out of charity and is like, "Hey, is this you on WikiHow?" No.
He's
I mean-
like, all right, so you can either go to South Africa and help kids with their cleft palates, or you can try to answer WikiHow questions.
How to treat a human bite.
And then that guy got the short straw and is on WikiHow.
Yeah, he
so,
definitely lost the raffle.
this is the last question.
Are you kidding? I'd rather fucking stay at home and answer WikiHow articles and start.
I don't know.
And
If
that,
it's-
sir, is why you're not a doctor.
yeah, exactly. How long does it take a human bite? How long does a human bite take to heal? I guess
we
it
already
depends.
learned that. 1 to 2 or
It
2
was
to
2
3
weeks,
weeks.
yeah.
right?
Well, this guy's answered by WikiHow contributor. The last one was answered by Dr. Chris Matsko.
I know. It's just this is a huge problem. This is why I feel like they need more verified accounts on WikiHow.
I'm
But
just happy that when this new healthcare kicks in, I'll have a way to get treated.
that's right. It's gonna be so
Without
great.
being put into that pre-existing condition pool for
Jesus.
my chronic back pain.
Exactly. All that's a whole freaking mess right now. I don't think it'll pass the Senate, but that's just me.
Fun story. I wanted my problem to be healthcare, but then I saw you guys did it recently.
Oh yeah.
So I was like,
we talked more about like lobbying and do we do healthcare
you
too?
brought it.
Oh, I brought in healthcare.
And that's
yeah.
one of those ones it would take me like 3 whole days to research enough to feel comfortable to talk about
Right.
it. in any
Yeah.
depth.
Well, I'll give
So
you
that's why I did it. Because I don't do research.
Here's my thing with healthcare.
Okay.
And I know a lot of people would lose their jobs. I pay you every month for healthcare. Give me healthcare. End of story.
Yeah.
I don't give you any more money.
Yeah.
I give you money for healthcare. I pay for healthcare. You take care of me.
Yeah.
Because that's how other people do it.
Yeah.
It's one of the few things. I'm generally more small government, but there's no room to barter when it's your life.
Right?
Like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what
If you
the
want to
amount-
keep people alive.
Yeah.
That is the fourth
So-
step of grieving, as we know.
My whole philosophy is why is there a CEO of a healthcare company making money off of me being sick?
Exactly.
I don't.
Doctors, yeah. Doctors, awesome. Doctors, nurses.
That was a high training. You went
healthcare-
through a lot of time to learn how to like take care of me. It's
Yeah.
fine that you. Yeah.
But you're the CEO of a health insurance company. Why are you? I don't know.
Yeah. It hurts.
That's my beef.
We're in the wrong business.
Right?
We're in the wrong business
But
by far.
It seems to me, without doing any research at all, I'm very dumb, that the only way to fix our healthcare problem is to blow it up and start over. But that's going to lose a lot of jobs.
And that's
A
going to
lot
lose
of
a lot of
lives.
people.
There's not literally blow people up.
I know, but like if there's just like a point in time where it's like, hey, there's not healthcare right now.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Huh.
Well, there's got to be a way you start it and then just eliminate the other
Yeah.
thing, right? I'm great at politics.
I can tell. Yeah. No,
I never
that's-
talk politics on my radio show because
I don't
A,
like-
I don't know enough about it, and
Yeah.
B, it's why.
that doesn't stop a lot of people.
Why?
It doesn't. Yeah. It doesn't.
I'm like over here. I'm playing Taylor Swift and Zayn. Why am I talking about politics?
Exactly.
That
I
makes
know I
sense
have
to me.
a soapbox, as it were, but I don't know. My opinion is one that you should listen to on this.
No, my
Exactly.
soapbox is after a couple whiskeys with a friend.
Yeah, there
That's
you go.
my- that's
and
my
that's
soapbox.
and that's more. Yeah, I feel like when it comes to radio stuff, when like I try to listen to talk radio, I listen to your show, I listen to a couple other shows around the area. When they talk
sir.
about politics, like it just gets people just. It's like an hour and a half of just listening to people argue, and it's just like this is not.
And there's not
it's
an
not good
answer.
radio. There's no good answer.
There's no answer.
Yeah, no.
You feel A, this person feels B, and this person feels C. F the guy who feels C because he's an idiot.
Yeah, no, most definitely. That guy just wants
the
everyone
guy that
dead.
feels E. What
Oh,
a
wow.
weirdo.
Yeah, what a
Whoa.
loser.
Why do we need that many
He
goats?
should not-
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, at the end of the day, this is not good. Speaking of not good, my problem for this episode. See that segue? That's amazing.
Great segue.
I am a podcasting professional.
Tom Beck would be proud.
Thank you. My problem.
By the way, he didn't wink at me. He just made the noise with his mouth.
That's right, because I'm bad at winking.
Well, I guess I wouldn't carry over, so that's fine.
No, I just wanted to point it out.
That's fine. That's cool. Call me out for my things.
Can you wink, Kyle?
Hold on.
Just one eye. No.
I don't know if you're doing a
Can
bit
you really?
right now.
Are you doing a bit?
Is this it? Am I
No,
doing
you're
it?
doing both
No,
eyes.
you're blinking.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You can't
Hold
blink.
on.
You blinked.
You're working too hard. Just like one at a time.
I definitely can't do the
Can you
left
roll
one.
your tongue?
No.
Wow.
I am an awful human being.
I think you're having a stroke right now.
I know,
Actually.
I'm
Yeah,
dying.
that's so weird.
Well, you ready to go?
How is this not how is this not blinking? Hey.
Well, no, it is, but this
What is the
you're
head
doing
work?
this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why are you putting? No one puts that much head work into a blink.
Oh.
Like, you're like
I watched.
You're moving your head.
I watched too many episodes of Cheers. I think that's what it
guess.
is.
So I can
don't
wink
know.
my left eye with just the eyelid, but my right eye got a crunch.
Okay. Yeah. Mine's crunch.
No, you just did an
Crunch.
eyebrow thing on that one then.
Eyebrow thing.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when you wink your left, your eyebrow goes.
Oh
up
yeah,
and right.
they're connected.
Am I doing like a rock thing right now?
That.
Oh God. You guys are so much better human
Make my
beings than I
eyebrows
am.
Dance.
Yeah.
I
That's how I
wish
got my wife.
I wish my parents gave me better DNA
My
sometime.
face is like 25% eyebrows, so I gotta have good control.
That's
of
fine.
those.
I
You
understand.
can trim those up though if you wanted to.
Yeah,
I like them.
Yeah, I could.
They're fine.
I got 'em. I could.
No, I could, but
It's possible.
my problem is being hot.
Trust me, you don't have that problem.
Yeah.
Hey.
This has been the Plucking Petals podcast with James and Kyle.
Maybe you should not be sitting here shirtless with oil all over you.
And trying to wink the whole time.
Trying to wink at me.
I don't know. You guys really just don't do the head thing? Like,
Well, you
hey,
also are not winking. Like I did not know you couldn't wink. I legit thought you were doing a bit.
No,
like-
I can't blink. I can't blink. I can't.
No, you are blinking is what you're doing. You can't just do one. Yeah, because
Isn't
the
that
other
it?
one.
Better.
Yeah,
Quit
you're
moving
close.
your damn head.
I can't help it.
Keep your
They're
head
connected.
still.
Yeah, hold on.
Nope, that's both. That's a blink.
Kyle put
That's
both
a
hands on the side of his
Why
head
are you
and
putting
then
your
just
hands on your head to do
blinked.
that?
I want to hold my head. I'm sorry.
I don't even know what to
I
say
can't
to you,
do that. I
sir.
can't roll my tongue. I can't.
Oh, I'm glad we're doing this like visual.
I
gag.
feel bad
Yeah.
for your non-existent girlfriend that you can't do any of these facial features.
I don't think she would enjoy them if I
exists.
could. You have met her, asshole. I
Unless-
paid
unless it's
good
just
money.
someone
I
who's
have
paying,
met
but-
her.
Yeah.
I
I've
paid
met
good money for her to be
someone.
around people like me. Okay, I can't blink. I also can't like burp, like make myself burp. That's
I
something
can't
else
do
weird.
that either.
Okay, I know a lot of people. Yeah,
Like
like
that?
that.
Yeah,
I can't
do that.
can't do that. So I don't know. Anyways, enough about problems.
I can't feel human emotion. That's really all I've
Oh,
got.
that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been dead inside
I
since
can't
like
snap
12.
Well, is that snapping? Would you call that? It's not very good.
Yeah, it's like a
it
shit
is
snap,
Yeah,
but
it's a
still
shit snap.
Yeah.
It's the best I can do.
So being hot, that's why I brought it in this problem because obviously we're all hunks, and being hot is a problem.
Do you legitimately mean good-looking hot or temperature hot?
Both.
You do mean both here.
I mean both here. I have a problem with being hot in the temperature sense, mainly because that when I am hot, I am sweaty, and when I'm sweaty, I'm gross, and then I can't fall asleep. My girlfriend doesn't have AC at her place, and
Well, you should break up with her then.
Yeah, no, she's like, she's
Why does
pretty
she not
nice.
have air conditioning?
She's that just didn't come with the apartment that she got.
Gotta get one of those window units, bro.
Yeah, we have we have like a couple fans on in the room and whatnot, so that helps. But it's just like when I'm hot, I feel sticky and I can't sleep, and I'm really heavily dependent on sleep. I don't know about you. I know you have 2 children.
Yeah.
So I don't know how your sleep schedule is.
I'm very heavily dependent. If I don't get, I don't get a lot of sleep doing mornings right now.
Yeah.
So I normally get like 5 or 6 hours at night, and then I'll come home and nap for an hour to hour and a half because if I
Gotcha.
don't, I'm like a zombie.
Gotcha.
But I don't like being hot at night.
Mm-hmm.
But I would rather. Okay, well, there's two different ways here. So when I'm sleeping, I would rather be cold than hot.
Yeah.
But when I'm awake, I would so much rather be hot than cold.
That makes sense.
Like being dead of winter, standing at the shores of Lake Erie cold. I don't want that.
No.
No.
But
I
when
don't want
I'm-
that.
when
I would
asleep-
prefer that over being hot.
Yeah?
I just would.
Because and then in that point alone, like you can always add more layers. If you're too hot, you can't. I mean, you can take off your skin. You're probably not going to survive, but you can't really at a certain point. There's no more layers you can take off when you're being hot. So I don't know. I just like being cold. My room is like normally like 60 degrees at night. Like I have to I am a bear. It's awesome.
I do like being colder at night because you can't, like you said, you can always add the layers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's also something comforting about sleeping under a cover. Like,
Yeah.
so
Oh, yeah.
even if it's like stupid hot outside, I crank that air conditioning so then I can pull a cover over myself.
It's like, yeah. It's
Well,
like,
you
it's
sleep
like,
better when you're cold.
Yeah.
I feel you do.
yeah, it seems
Isn't
like
that how reptiles work? Right? They
think
get
so.
sleepy when they're cold,
I think so.
Yeah.
not when they're hot.
Maybe.
When they're more active when it's hot than when it's
Yeah.
cold. They get sleepy.
Yeah.
They can't control their body temperature though, so you gotta look for it.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Find that sweet spot.
Yeah. And then the other side of this is being hot is at a workplace is sometimes a problem as well. I'm talking about appearance now, guys. By the
Okay.
way. I have found several articles that are just a whole bunch of problems that talk about the disadvantages of being handsome or the good-looking guy at work.
I hate this. The only
already
thing I'll
hate
give you,
these.
I'll give you 1 point,
Yeah.
maybe 2, is being everyone thinking you're dumb and you're really not.
Yeah.
And the
I
other
get that
one-
all the time, regardless of my looks. So.
Yeah. That's what's
You
happening.
definitely
Thank
get
you.
that. And then the other thing is like having to keep up that appearance of being the hot guy
Yeah.
because
You can't have a bad day off.
Yeah,
How do
it's-
you do it?
It's how do I do it?
Yeah, how do you
It's
do
just
it?
Good genes, man.
Okay.
Just natural.
Okay. Okay.
He looked at my pants.
Subtle gags.
Genetics, sir. Genetics.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I appreciate it, but yeah, just like I started reading these articles. It just made me really mad of like men being
What
like
are they bitching about?
they're talking about how like being handsome makes like employers not want to hire you because they feel threatened by you and they feel like you can overstep your boundaries and take over their job.
Just
basically.
straight up take your job.
Yeah.
I'm hotter than you. I'm taking your job.
Basically, they
I
feel
know.
a threat.
There's a lot of that in the female community because I'll tell you what, girls against girls is the most.
It's harsh.
It's hard.
It's harsh.
But in the dude community, you're just insecure.
Exactly. So they talk about that. They talk about being objectified for being hot because they assume that you're going to be hot all
This
the
has
time.
got to be written about women. There's no way there's about dudes. This is
The-
about dudes.
Yeah, this is about dudes.
Oh.
My looks intimidate.
It's the future, man.
Yeah,
Stuff goes both
Everyone's
ways
objectified
now.
by everything.
My appearance
I guess
intimidates
we are physical
women.
objects, so
I understand. I'm a hunk of meat, and I totally get that, and I'm
Yeah,
okay with
you
that
are.
at that point. People always think I'm dumb.
Take a cleaver to you.
People have no empathy for me, which I feel like is the big hit. When you're being very attractive is when something goes wrong for you. At the end of the day, you're like, well, they're still attractive. So it's
They're like, ha ha.
So it's like when, like a movie star like falls down or like kills someone or, who's the guy that killed that one dude that, oh no, there's a lot of
The
them.
guy from The Bachelor, you talking about?
Yeah, the guy from The Bachelor.
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
my god, how did you get that from that? Like,
Because it happened in like the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this. Yeah.
Well, there was he killed someone because he was driving drunk, and then the other one that comes to mind is
Did
the guy
Matthew
from
Broderick?
the Prison Break guy.
Yeah, he killed
He
someone.
went to jail for a long
Didn't
time.
Matthew Broderick kill someone too
He
with
did.
a car?
I think it was an involuntary manslaughter.
I don't
situation.
think he went to jail though.
I don't. Yeah, he didn't, and I don't know what.
I
the
forgot about the Prison Break
I
guy.
I already never heard about the Ferris Bueller one.
Mhm.
Like, that's nuts.
And
Yeah.
apparently, there's something with Christopher Walken too.
I thought they were gonna say Kristen Wiig. I'm like, she is
Kristen
a
Wiig.
goddamn gem. Don't even.
She would kill someone. I wouldn't put her.
She
in
brought
jail.
someone back to life with
That's
her car.
fine. Good for her. The biggest one that I found though made me laugh. I cannot wear normal clothes because everything looks too sexy on me.
Shut up. I don't
These
like this
articles-
person.
I know these
I do not
articles
like
are
this person.
garbage.
That can't be real.
I put on a shirt before I came here. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna wear that shirt. I look stupid.
And then I went on a medical website that said, is being hot and then cold bad for your health? And then they said yes. So like that's all my research I did. You guys should be proud.
Well,
I
if
brought
you-
3 articles in.
If you are being so, everyone says if you go outside and it's cold out and you don't have a jacket on, you're gonna get a cold.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the wives' tale.
Yeah.
Old wives' tale. The actual science behind it is that you don't get sick from being out in the cold. It's when you come back in the warmth, you're more susceptible to taking on infections.
I had no idea.
So it's the
That's
re-entering into the warm. I don't know if it's the opposite. If you're hot into a cold room, I don't think so. But doesn't bacteria thrive in warmth?
Yes, it,
Right?
it grows, I believe.
Well,
I'm
it
looking
li-
at
it
you
likes
because you know
it
more.
It likes body temperatures of
Yeah.
37 centigrade.
I like your body
98.6
temperature.
for-
Hey,
What's the
yo.
difference between centigrade and what's the other one?
Celsius.
Celsius.
Centigrade means degrees Celsius.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, if I say Celsius, you have to say degrees. So you're not right.
So you just say can you say centigrade then?
I wish. No.
That sounds fucking cool as shit.
It sounds like, yeah.
And that is Celsius then?
Yeah, centigrade, it just means degrees Celsius. So you don't have to then say it's 37
Saying
degrees
the
Celsius.
phrase.
You say.
The phrase is now a word.
Yeah.
I like it. Anyway, so being hot's a problem. Let's wrap this up. We have a lovely segment where we have our good friend James write a bunch of problems in this bag, and you, with your amazing improv training, and
We're going to solve these problems?
You're going to solve one problem. You're going to get one out of this bag.
Let's do them all.
No, we're not going to do them all because it took them a long time. We'll do two. How about that?
I get
You
to
grab
select
them
my
random.
own problem?
Yes. So this is called happy endings. We have to make.
Excuse me?
This is called happy endings.
That's what the lotion is for.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
these are long.
all bad things.
Oh,
that
you got a long
we
one.
have learned that these are all has to do with something in his life. So what is the happy ending?
Can we hear the context behind it before I solve it, or should
We won't know the context.
We won't know
behind
it. We don't know what these are.
Wait, who wrote these?
Not me, James. Another James.
There's
Another
too many
friend.
Jameses.
Sorry, I have a lot of J friends.
Jameses? James? Did you just say
James.
James? Are you
James.
like deer?
Yes.
There's multiple
James.
James.
Jameses
You just say
is-
It's a
James?
flock of wild James.
I like my J's.
Yeah.
Got J's on my feet.
Nope.
Anyways,
Nope.
wink.
Dancing so hard you break your toe. So that's a problem.
Oh, I know where this one is.
Oh, so we might have some context for this one.
So we had a New Year's Eve party, and he got really drunk and was dancing.
Oh, was that this year?
It was this year, and he stopped. He like hit the carpet really hard, and he broke his toe.
That was here?
That
At
was
this
here
location
at
we're
this
at?
location. Yes.
So now I'm in the room where it happened, so I can solve it
Yeah,
better.
the room where it happened. Yes. So you have to have. Well, the idea is to take the bad thing and like have a good spin. It's something you're good at. It's the silver lining.
Silver lining this bad boy?
Silver lining. Well, then you don't have to dance anymore. Something like that.
You never want to stop dancing.
I know. But I'm giving you an example. Damn it.
Dancing so hard you break your toe.
So what is the silver lining for that?
That you might have got some sympathy makeout sesh.
That's true. He didn't, but
No?
yeah.
You could. See, because he didn't play it up enough.
Yeah, that's true.
Were there some ladies here or just your fake girlfriend?
There was my fake girlfriend and then my standee friends that are girls that I go to Office Max to print out and whatnot and put them on the walls.
Oh,
They're
your cardboard cutouts?
Yeah, my
they're
cardboard
like
cutouts.
fatheads.
Yeah, they're like fatheads.
So if you would have had, Kyle, some, maybe bring down your neighbor from upstairs.
Oh, my landlord, Maureen.
Oh, Maureen.
She giving them Golden Girl smooches.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I think there's your silver lining. He could have got some sympathy makeout if you would have had females in this room.
Okay. There were females here. Your girlfriend was there. That's another female.
But females that are available, are you okay with James making out
I
with
mean,
your
it's the
girlfriend?
same name. It might as well be.
Probably
It might as
not,
well be.
but yeah.
If you close your name, close your eyes,
yeah.
it's the same person.
There were other women here, I believe. I was also very drunk at this point. So how about you do one more?
Maybe
how about
drink
that?
more is the other
I'm
thing.
excited. We haven't done these in like a month because I keep forgetting them. So I kind of want to play a little
You
catch
live
up.
here. Where do you forget them?
I usually
If
we usually
don't have
record.
a guest, he usually comes to my place.
Yeah.
What? Whoa.
What the fuck?
Who
Why
wrote
is
these?
this a goddamn
That's a
paragraph?
novel.
I'm excited. James better be so happy that we're doing two of them this time.
I can't read all of these words.
Do you want me to try to
Double
read?
booking more than one event for the same night, and Drew feeling. Does that look like Drew?
James,
Go ahead, James.
this
What do you
is
want
this
to
is
do?
Kyle from the Plucking Petals podcast.
dick!
Next time I ask you to do this lovely thing, you should probably write just a little better. I think I had you get drunk and then write them, but maybe next time we'll just print them out on
Should
paper.
we call him and find out what it was? Do we
I-
have
my-
any idea?
By context, I think this is supposed to be a then. So there's
Then?
a T that's
Okay.
kind of an H, E, and then this N is the W.
You're smarter than me.
But
What does it say then?
Double booking more than one event for the same night, and then feeling like an asshole about ditching the other one.
I bet it's good to be liked.
Maybe just don't double book.
Yeah,
maybe,
just don't.
Maybe keep a calendar in your phone like an adult.
I feel like I'm trying to remember what this is in context of. There's always a story
What
behind all
does
of
James
these.
do that he is double booking events? Is
He
he a
I
disc
think
jockey?
he double booked.
Is he a dancer?
I think we went to the Run the Jewels concert, and he accidentally booked something else on that day because we bought tickets like months in advance.
What is Run the Jewels?
Run the Jewels is a rap duo.
Okay.
That's they came to House of Blues in January.
Okay.
I really like them.
Are they
You can't-
nerdcore?
No.
Okay.
You can't play them on your radio station.
Okay.
Let's put it that way. But they're super good.
What genre of rap is this?
It definitely be hip hop.
Like I guess. So what do they rap? What is the context of their rap? Are they like big Cash Money Millionaires style?
Well, one guy is Killer Mike, and he used to be
Killer Mike?
He worked a lot with Andre 3000 and like
Okay.
Outkast and stuff like
I
that.
missed them.
Yeah, they're supposed to be coming out with a new album as
hope
well.
so.
This is Rap Talk with
Rap Talk.
This is Rap Talk now. Yeah,
James is so lost right now.
It's fine.
Little Dickies and Trojan ads.
That's fine. Yes,
I was listening to Lil Dicky on the way up here.
Yeah,
I love him. I
He's
think
great.
I like him a lot, and he may be the only rapper that I listen to.
That's
Do you,
fine.
did you
I'm
hear?
sitting right here, asshole. Anyways,
Oh yeah, you
Save-
are one of those.
Did you hear "Save That Money" is an
Yeah.
Old Navy ad too?
No.
is
Yes, it is.
That's so
Oh.
funny.
Yes, it is. Where were we going? So you double booked double
He-
jewels.
He run the jewels.
Run the
Yeah,
Jewels.
duel the jewels.
Duel the Jewels.
He did a Run the Jewels concert. And I think he was supposed to go out of state for something. He goes to like Michigan a lot, I believe. And I think he just forgot about it. I think that's what his double booking.
So what was in Michigan? I have to if I'm,
I'm
going to
assuming
give a
some
proper.
some kind of party. I'm assuming he's in some kind of like German society in Michigan. He's gonna correct me.
So this was a social event that he double booked
yeah, social
and a
event.
concert.
In a concert. Yes.
Does a social event happen frequently, or is this like a once in a lifetime social event?
I wouldn't say frequently, but I would say a
like
couple
a
times a
quarterly
year. It'd be
situation?
a quarterly attire.
Yeah,
Quarterly
maybe don't be
affair.
an asshole and keep a calendar like a grown up.
Exactly, but
James.
But the silver lining of this is that that's nice that you have friends that you can do things on multiple nights if you really want to.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. We were silver lining this. I'm sorry.
But also, we're just yelling at James for being a dick.
I feel really bad because I don't know James.
It's fine.
Wait,
It's
what's
fine.
your roommate who lives here?
This is Jason.
That's Jason.
I'm sorry. Once again, I have
He's surrounded
I
by
have
Jays.
I have pretty much only J friends.
You know
so why?
I don't know why.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
cool.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Because Jay.
Yeah, Jeremiah and
Uh-huh.
James and James and Jason and Joe and all that jazz.
Jeanette's upstairs.
Jeanette, Maureen, damn it.
Joreen is upstairs.
Yeah, Joreen. Everyone's getting J
So the
names.
silver lining is he had 2 events to go to, and he got to pick.
He's Mr. Popular.
But did he go to the Michigan thing?
No, he went to Run Jewels.
Mm.
It was a great concert. It was amazing. I'll send you some of the music later. I really like Run the Jewels.
Run them jewels.
Run the Jewels fast.
Bro.
Jeremiah, do you have any lovely plugs for us, good sir?
Yeah, you can listen to the Jeremiah and Jeff show Monday through Friday on Cleveland's Q104.
Okay.
Radio.com app, Q104.com if you're not local, or
Mm-hmm.
104.1 on your radio.
Is that AM or FM?
That's definitely FM. It's not
Okay.
1942. Anyone only listens to AM if they're listening to the Cavs game. That's
It's
about it.
the WTAM.
WTAM.
1100.
And there's an ESPN that's an AM too, but that's
Is it
about
really?
it.
Is it good quality?
No.
I didn't think
The
so. 'cause
quality
it's
drives me
AM.
insane.
So
Yeah, it's great. It's better at night, which
yeah,
of course we all
as
know
we
that.
learn, as we learned from Tom Beck himself,
T-Bex.
T-Bex.
And the distance goes further, right? It's
Yes.
been a while since I.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
because
reach
the-
a lot further because of the AM is on top and the FM's on the bottom.
Correct.
on
You
the
remember
thing.
you remember that
Huh?
class well. You remember that trading
Smart.
class very well.
So yeah, Monday through Friday, you can find us on socials at JJ Show Q104 on all the social medias,
Wonderful.
including Snaps. Jaywood Radio is what I am on Instagram, Facebook, and beyond. And yeah,
Awesome.
those are my plugs.
Awesome. James, I know you never have any plugs, so tell me something that you recommend for this episode.
I watched an anime movie called Your Name, and I really liked it.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yeah.
So check out Your Name. Yeah. For me, now we're done with Mayor Wirtz Reviews Food, so check out all 51 episodes that I've done.
Wow.
On YouTube, there are 51
aggressive.
episodes. Yeah, it's something.
Why didn't you go 52 for the
yeah,
whole year?
Why, this fell one week short of a year, but
'Cause
I think
it's
that's
funnier?
perfect for Kyle.
I know, because it's funnier if it's not. It's funnier if it's not.
That messes with my OCD so bad.
I wrote a new song last week for the album, and I'm halfway through another song, so I'm slowly getting through the album. I think I have about 4 more songs to complete writing wise.
Ooh.
So then Try Harder will then be in the recording process for a little bit.
That's the name of the album is Try Harder.
It's called Try Harder, yes.
So have you gotten the beats yet?
Yes. I'm missing one beat, and that's because I had a flash in the pan idea for an extra song, and I talked to him on Friday about it. So everything else, I have everything else.
So do you get beats first?
It depends.
Yeah, you get a little bit of both.
It depends. It depends on the style of how we're gonna do these things. Normally, I'll have the idea and then I'll write it all out and send it to some of my beat guys. They're usually like a couple paragraphs of explaining like what I
like
want.
a treatment.
Yeah, like a treatment. Yeah, like a pitch idea basically, and then we go from there. So that should be done this year. we'll see how this works. It's a long process. I am now.
Can I get a guest verse?
Do you want to do?
I'll
Do you
rap
want
a
to do
guest
some?
verse.
Do you want to do just some vocals?
I'm just gonna rap Nelly's country grammar.
I feel like ASCAP is gonna come after me at that point. So
You can't do that?
Yeah, no, thank you. I'm trying to think what else is going on. I'm now a certified drone pilot. So if you guys need any drone footage for anything, please let me know. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm working on a show that I'm behind the scenes on called Garage Cooking that will be out probably within next month. I think it's like a bi-weekly YouTube show. It's like a cooking show. I think that's it, guys. Once again, this has been the Plucking Petals podcast with James and Kyle. As always, I am Kyle.
I can't breathe out of my nose.
Have a good